Hi, this is Nathan Losey with Java 2 for December of 2015 with the multi-activity application. So what we've got this week is a three-activity application that we're using to add to a list, delete objects from the list, and view data, as well as a separate function to send data to a non-application activity through an implicit intent. So we'll come back to the structure and efficiency. We'll skip right on to data flow for the rubric this week. The application utilizes explicit intents to pass data to and from activities. So I'm going to demonstrate the activity itself here. So we've got some samples. If we click on these, it does list. These are not interactable. We can't edit these text at all. And we've got that for each item on the list. We do have the ability to delete these, as you can see. We'll get rid of Mark because he doesn't really match here, so we'll hit delete. You'll see that he's removed from the list. We also have the option to add a new, which we'll just give a second to load. So here we do have it interactive. We can add another sample. I think we were on 4. The date does currently just take a string, so it will take any way you want to enter your date. We could probably narrow that down for a different application, but it wasn't in the design document for this week's project. And we'll give it a number. This does have to be an integer, so you'll see sample 4 is on there. We do have error handling for blank or invalid entries. So it won't accept those. So that is our data flow. The last bit there is the implicit sending to an outside application. I've got mine linking up to BattleNet, and you can see that opens up in the default browser right out of the gates there. Let's see, so that is our data flow. Our data storage is handled as well. I can go ahead and I'm not going to close this because it can take a while to load, but I am rerunning the application. We'll go ahead and go into that, and as soon as that emulator pops up, you'll see that our list is going to match. We're right where we left off here. Let's get that rubric back up. So UI components, we've got the proper fragments. You can see if I go into my layouts, this is our view screen, for instance, that it's made up of a fragment. Our list layout is the list itself, which informs the activity again with the fragment. So we've got the fragments taken care of. And the deletion of the app, as you can have seen already, and I can demonstrate one more time. We'll get rid of sample 3 here. Deleting comes back automatically, and it is automatically updated. So let's see, and we can go back to that structure and efficiency. You can see that we've got all of the activities listed here. In our files, we've got add activities and fragments. We've got separate fragment files for the main activity, as well as each of the fragments that we use, and each of the other activities, which you can see again. We've got the view, add, and main activity. The item fragment then is our item or our list view fragment, and that is everything for the week, second week of Java 2. We'll be looking forward to finishing up with it next week, it looks like, and we'll see you then.